describe a little bit more about the accents, why the accent is important to learn. Can anyone tell? It doesn't matter that it's speaking Bangla or not. Why the accent is important to speak or to know? Why the accent is important to know? Why we are teaching accent here? Is there any reason? In the very beginning class I've told you the reason is why for. You need accent to speak English. What do you think? You?
Me? I would say, yeah, like we do need to speak the original accent of a language, but as long I feel like honestly myself, I feel like if you know that language like correctly, completely, then sometimes it looks more cute on your own.
And your expression and confidence looks better.
Yeah, it looks better and it looks quite good. And I think that, yeah, like sometimes most of like our, students, they try to get the original accent, like for example, American accent or British accent, right? But I guess like as long as you do speak perfectly, then if you can, then do it. Imitate them as well. But if you're yelling and if you're confident with your own accent, with your modern accent, then that sounds more interesting and funny.
That's fine. Thank you.
Good, I would say.
What about you? Like, do you think that accent is important to speak?
Definitely accent is important because first of all it represents an individual being smart to communicate, and also it helps to connect to other type of people like who are more professional. So yes.
Okay, one more thing I need to ask that. Do you think that accent is important to learn? Thank you very much for your speech. I told you that why the accent is important to learn. I know that what they have said, that's perfectly correct. But one more thing is that it's very important to know about the accent to learn. Remember? The word starts with L. Thank you very much. The reason behind of it is listening. You need to know the proper accent to listen or to understand the other accents people. Because the British people or the American people, they never speak like you. Can I have a glass of water, please? Alright. They will speak like, can I have a glass of water, please? Or today I'm going to tell you about how to speak in different accents. So those are the accents. And to make your habit in listening, you must need to know the accent, because the speaker who will speak in front of you, it doesn't matter that it's YouTube, or it doesn't matter that he in the online portal, it doesn't matter that over the phone that you're making conversation with others. Like she's from different countries, so I can make this speaking with her. So if suppose that we have the American here, we have the British here, so they will speak like their accents. So if you don't know the accent, sorry, what can you say? That will be happening. The non-native speaker like us, the people from Bangladesh, they think like that. Listening is Bangla, because you can listen Bangla first. You know how to speak Bangla because you listen Bangla first. As like as if you are from the different religion, different background, why you know about this? Because of the word that you have learned from listening, right? Suppose your environment is, I'm not saying that happened, but suppose you come from somewhere that placing a galagali in Bangla is called, in English is called slang. You're listening some slang, so you learn the slang from there. So that is the reason that listening is important for learning English. And that is the important that we have to know the difference of accents. What is that?
Yeah.
But I forgot the track because of interruption. And let's just carry on. So difference of accent we are teaching. Why we have to know about accents? Because of the listening habit, right? So is that correct? Shotabdi, you coming for the old classes? And what's your name, sorry? So you're coming for the 4 classes, 4 or 5 classes, we have whatever we have done? Okay. So that's the reason that we are teaching this difference of accent. So you've gone through with A to F. Okay. So you start from G from today. Okay. So what is called? That is called G. G or Z?
G.
That is called G. G means like G. Don't say this one Z. If you say this one Z, that will be genuine sound. The sound is genuine or genuine. Alright. G comes with two types of Bangla sounds. If you talk in Bangla, I'm not pretty sure that you understand Bangla or not. This is in Bangla, you know that? I'm not pretty sure in Indian language what it's called. I'm
But I
pretty
have
sure.
heard,
Sorry?
I have read it from Bangla.
Okay, that's fine. So that is called like go in Bangla, and that is called jaw in Bangla. So goj or jaw, whatever. These two sounds come from G. Like whenever we speak go, this called like girl. The girl comes like starting with G. If you talk about like girl, a lot of girls here, so whatever. In our country, we call this one girl. A lot of people say this one gargle. Is gargle or gargle? The sound comes like the native is called girl. Yes, the sound is girl. Because when you speak in Bangla, the sound comes with go, but G never sounds like go. G sounds like girl. There will be a jofola in Bangla, if I'm not sure. Girl, girl. Girl, is there any word to start with G, but the sound is go? Gun. Do you know gun? What is gun? I'm not talking about song. I'm talking about different things like this one. G-U-N. The sound is not gun, the sound is girl. Why the sound comes from? Why? Because of this one. You have to put a jofola. In Bangla it's called jofola, if I'm not wrong. So you have to put a jofola when you pronounce the sound of go. Remember? Okay. Next, go. You can understand the go sound? Games. Games comes with go. Alright. And this sound is games or games. Why is games? Because of this jofola. Thank you. So non-native speaker like us, Bangladeshi accent, it sounds like go, but in native accent like British American sounds like go. Jofola will be here. You understand the difference between these two sounds? Girl, girl. Gun, gun. Games, games. That's a jofola. Another go sound? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The sound is gorgeous because its go sound is a jofola. Do you have any questions regarding this one? Alright, the next one is jaw. So let's move on. Is there any difference between jaw sound? Yes, there is a difference between jaw sound as well. Whenever we say jaw, look at that one thing that you are teaching someone like her that are from different background. I don't know. In Bangla it's called Janina. Can you speak Janina in Bangla?
Janina?
You see that's difference. She said like Janina.
Janina.
Yes, Janina. The native speaker sounds like this way, Janina, but they can't sound like Janina because there is a jofola. I can give you a perfect example because we have the different origin from. So the sounds sound like I don't know, Janina. Janina? Alright, Janina. Because of this reason. The non-native speaker say like this way, like Janina, German, January, Mante, Amar program আছে. Alright, so we have January month, there's an occasions in January month. I have an occasion, what I'm trying to say like January, Mante, Amar program আছে. You know what program is? Yeah, you know what January month is. So we have a program in January. If you want to say native speaker like this way, January month আমার একটা program আছে. January month আমার একটা program আছে. Why the sound is different? Because of these sounds. January, Bangladeshi people say like January, native people say like January. Because of this jofola. Bangladeshi people say like June, native people say like June. Bangladeshi people like July, native speakers are like July. And saying like gorgeous, Bangladeshi people say like gorgeous. In British American accent, the sound is gorgeous. You understand what's the difference between this go and jo? Have you got any questions regarding this one? Alright. So I'm waiting for the next one. Thank you very much. This sound comes from H. We usually call this one in Bangladesh H. And who has the pronunciation problem? They call ACE. Do you know what is pronunciation problem means? If you can't understand, if you can't pronounce the word properly, that is called pronunciation problem. And in our country, a lot of people have pronunciation problem. They say this one ACE. Where have you been? I was in HSBC Bank. What is your subject? My subject is HRM. What do you have completed? I have completed SSC. What? SSC. What is the meaning of SSC? Yeah, this one. I was a bit confused that you talking about this one. And we have the exam in Bangladesh, this one as well, right? And what do you have? Have you completed? SSC. What? SSC. Which one? This one or this one? This one. SSC. Is that SSC? In British accent, this sound is called H. So your word will be HSC. So you have completed what? HSC. So you have completed your HSC, right? I think it's equivalent to A level in the world. A level. Did you know about A level? You said that 12th grade. So it's equivalent to 12th grade in your country. Okay. So 12th grade, and in Bangladesh we call this one HSC, right? So you have completed your HSC, you have completed your HSC, you have as well, you have, oh you have here, alright. 10 days, do you want to learn this? Do you think this is not good? I'm asking you, what's your name? You. Thank you. I'm asking you, what's your name? Speak slowly. Slowly speak. I'm asking you, what's your name? And then you'll be rejected from United Kingdom. You'll be sent back to the Bangladesh again in the return flight. And you are saying like, I didn't do nothing. Why they send me back again in Bangladesh? Just think one thing, that you are going for master's degree in the UK and the immigration police is asking you, what's your name? You say, thank you. Does it make any sense?
No.
What's the problem here? Can anyone tell? You know English. He knows English because he's from Britain, the immigration police. You know English well as well from learning these books. So what's the problem? Can anyone tell? Also? I know that accent is different, but is there any problem? Can anyone tell this? Because you learn the word from book, but that's not the way to speak. In Bangla, we say like kortesi gesi kaisi, but whenever you see the book, you'll see like korchi gesi keti. Speaking is not like that way that you are going to learn from the book. How you can learn English? Thank you. By listening. So you have to listen the native accent carefully, and then you can understand. If you listen, if you know that how the accent is different, and you know that the sound is called what's your name, don't say this one, what is your name? What's your name? And my name is this. So then you can understand the English of this immigration police officer. Get my point? So don't say this one like what. The similar condition happen when you ask someone like in Bangla we call like ki obostha. In English it's called like what's up. Have you seen this one like what's up? The sound is come like what's up. Remember? So what's up comes with no H sound. So that's the reason H is skipped. Next, 5 word. One